What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA Wednesday, October 30th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay, let's take a look at the point guard position. I like Ricky Rubio from the Phoenix Suns playing the Golden State Warriors, who have the second worst defense overall and give up the second most fantasy points to opposing point guards. Ricky Rubio has averaged 37.2 fantasy points per game on the season. He scored 35 fantasy points last game in 28 minutes. He's averaging 31 minutes per game on the season, and he's projected at 30.6 fantasy points here tonight. That's just about 5 times value. He's $6,200 DraftKings salary and $300 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 228.5 points scored in this game, so a high-scoring game, a fast-paced game, a great matchup. So I like Ricky Rubio here versus the Golden State Warriors. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, let's see who we have at the shooting guard position. I like Devontae Graham from the Charlotte Hornets playing the Sacramento Kings, who have the 7th worst defense overall, and they give up the 5th most fantasy points to opposing shooting guards. Devontae Graham has averaged 33.3 fantasy points per game on the season. He scored 36 fantasy points in 31 minutes last game, averaging 29 minutes per game on the season. He's projected at 28.4 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.3 times value. Only $5,300 DraftKings salary and $400 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 225 points scored in this game. This is a fast-paced game. Great matchup. So I like Devontae Graham here versus the Sacramento Kings. Okay guys, if you're getting any value from this video, please hit that red subscribe button. We put out new fantasy basketball videos every single day. So if you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell notification, you won't miss out on any of our new fantasy basketball and fantasy football videos. Tons of free stuff coming your way. It only takes a second, and it helps us push out more fantasy content for you guys to consume each and every day. It's because of you subscribers that make this possible. So thank you for supporting this channel. Okay, who do we have at the small forward position? I like OG Anunoby from the Toronto Raptors playing the Detroit Pistons, who have the 11th worst defense overall, and they're middle of the pack defending opposing small forwards. OG Anunoby has averaged 30.7 fantasy points per game on the season. He scored 40 fantasy points last game in 38 minutes. He's averaging 34 minutes per game on the season with a 13% usage rate. He's projected at 29.4 fantasy points here tonight. That's 6.3 times value. He's only $4,700 DraftKings salary and $1,400 more on FanDuel. So I love that DraftKings price. Vegas thinks there's going to be 212.5 points scored in this game. This is a home game, a fast-paced game. OG Anunoby is playing a ton of minutes. He's super productive, so I like OG Anunoby here versus the Detroit Pistons. Okay, who do we have at the power forward position? I like PJ Tucker from the Houston Rockets playing the Washington Wizards, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they're middle-of-the-pack defending opposing power forwards. PJ Tucker has averaged 32.1 fantasy points per game on the season. He scored 36 fantasy points last game in 33 minutes. He's averaging 37 minutes per game on the season. He's projected at 29.4 fantasy points here tonight. That's 6.1 times value. He's only 4,800 DraftKings salary and 800 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 230 points scored in this game, so a high game total, a fast-paced game. This guy's been Mr. Consistent, so I like PJ Tucker here versus the Washington Wizards. Real quick guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the Position Optimizer, where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new Player Trends tool, where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. Okay, moving on to the center position. So of course, if you've got the salary, Karl Anthony Towns and Joel Embiid and Andre Drummond, those are the studs at the center position tonight. But if you're looking to save some salary, take a look at Tristan Thompson from the Cleveland Cavaliers playing the Chicago Bulls, who have the 8th worst defense overall and give up the 8th most fantasy points to opposing centers. Tristan Thompson has averaged 41.4 fantasy points per game on the season. He scored 41 fantasy points last game in 33 minutes. He's averaging 34 minutes per game on the season with a 20% usage rate. He's projected at 35.7 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.5 times value. He's 6,500 DraftKings salary and 900 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 216 points scored in this game, a home game, a fast-paced game, great matchup. So I like Tristan Thompson here versus the Chicago Bulls. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smiggity smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.